Foreverdaeee here, and I'm here today with another video. So I'm actually going to be trying out the box braids today. So it is actually my first time ever doing box braids. I did do the passion twist video, even though I did have a lot of trials and tribulations since it was my first time. I think I'll have a better time doing the box braids since now I'm kind of comfortable with parting my hair and now I know easier ways. Also, I'm going to be using a crochet needle. That was also my first time using a crochet needle as well. And now I have some better tricks so that I don't have any errors that I had the last time. I've been really dying to actually get a protective hairstyle for my hair, so I'm happy that I can put some braids in it to kind of chill out for a little bit so I ain't gotta really do nothing to my hair. So that's kind of what I'm about to enjoy. But what I am probably not about to enjoy is this really long time of me doing my own hair. So but that's besides the point. Hopefully this video will be really easy for you if this is your first time doing your box braids on your own hair. So I actually saw someone actually using the crochet needle when they were doing their box braids, and I was like, wow, that is a really good idea. Because I'm not gonna lie, I am not the best braider. Like, I will not lie to you at all. If you ask me, I can plait, but maybe adding weave, and then that's where you lost me. Now, don't get me wrong, I will try to learn. I will try my best. But if I can find an easy way to do it, trust me, I definitely will do that. Alright guys, let's get right into this video. So the hair that I'll be using, if you guys haven't seen my braided hairstyle, the braided ponytail, I'm actually using that same hair because when I bought the packs, it came in a pack of 8. And I'll use one for that video. So now I have, 7 packs left. So this is the hair. If you haven't seen the video, it's a bunch of packs like this. And then they're similar to this color here that I have. Honestly, the name of the hair, the packs all say Easy Braid. I don't know if that's the name of the company, but I'll be sure to actually put it in the description box below. I did get it from Amazon. And then it did come with some of the little things for your hair, and then I'll be possibly using some of those. I don't know yet. We are going to need some rubber bands because I'm going to be doing the rubber band method. I'll also be using this jam for the braids, if you guys can see it. So this jam, so it's kind of like a conditioning and shine extra hold type of jam. So that's what I'm going to be using. I did use a different type of jam in my passion twist video, but I used this one recently and it was kind of the same. So I can't tell you like if one's better or not, because they kind of just, how it's like it got the job done. So I'm going to be using that one because when I was in the store they actually didn't have the other one and I wanted the extreme hold. So that's the one that I got. Also, if you are also going to be doing the rubber band method as well, make sure to get some hair oil so that you can put on the rubber bands, just to make the rubber bands a little bit slippery, so that you can have less hair breakage. Because I know a lot of people don't like to use rubber bands just because they don't want their hair to break or anything like that, or pull any hair out of your head. So that would be my best option for you. I'm going to be starting off with wash hair. I actually just washed my hair. I just blow dried it, and right now I'm actually going to go ahead and part my hair a little bit. Now if you guys have watched my passion twist video, the way that I parted my hair was I did a part straight down the middle, and then I would part each section. So if it is actually easier for you to split the hair down the middle and then do your sections kind of like this side and this side, I would probably suggest to do that, just to make it easier for you, and then also that you can see better. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and rubber band my hair right now, and I'm gonna actually do that off camera, and I will be back once I have actually finished putting all the rubber bands in my hair. Alright, so I did just finish putting all the rubber bands in, and no, they are not perfect. Again, I always have trouble with seeing the back of my head, and then I start making some of them big, some of them small. So it's okay if it's not perfect, if that's okay with you, because that's okay with me. For this next part, you do actually want to go ahead and grab your pack of hair. So I'm going to grab mine, and then I'm just going to start sectioning out the amount of hair that I want for each braid. But yeah, so you can start doing that. Also make sure that you do have your crochet needle as well. I'm just gonna start sectioning and putting my pieces of hair kind of out so that I can grab them whenever I need them so that I can start braiding. Alright, so I've actually done a few of them, as you can see. And I actually have done some like a few different ways. I have like hair all over me. I've actually done some like a few different ways. So I knotted some of them because I saw the rubber band, so I was trying to hide the rubber band. I didn't necessarily like when I knotted it, so I probably won't knot anymore. I've also kind of like twisted it so that you couldn't see the rubber band. I like that one. Now also I am a little bit extra, so in the front I was actually trying to do like some knotless ones. So I slipped the rubber band out and I was like, let me see if I could do like a knotless one. So these two are like knotless. I'm like, oh, that's cute because it's like flat to my head and it's not like a big old bulky rubber band with a big old bulky, you know, braid. So I kind of like that. So I think like in the front, I think I'm gonna do like the knotless ones, and then in the back I'll do with the regular ones. Let's hope it doesn't look crazy, but it doesn't look that bad. But I'm just gonna show you guys how I actually do like a regular one, and then I'll also show you how I do the knotless one as well. So I get about this much hair, and before I was grabbing like bigger pieces, sorry, like in here or back here, it's a little bit bigger. I do like them kind of thinner and not like chunky. So but what I do is I'll take the crochet needle, and I usually, whenever I put it in open like this, and then I'm just gonna put it through. Like that. And then I will grab the hair, and I'll try to like make it easy to like go through. So sometimes I'll go like this, and then I will put it on the loop. And then you can close the clamp, I'm sorry, you can close the clamp and then slide it through. And then I usually just pull one side through. Oh my goodness. And then the other side, I'll just pull it back through. And then if this middle part did get loose, just because you did put the crochet needle through, I would just tighten it a little bit. And then for this part, so what I was saying when I was trying to actually hide the rubber band, so I'll take the two pieces of weave hair and I will like cross them over like this. So if you can see it, it looks like this. And then that's when I will start to braid. Now normally I would put some of the weave hair with my hair, but since my hair is a little bit longer in this section, I can use my hair as like a third section, and I'm just gonna braid it like normal. I'm putting some of that jam on my fingers for my hair because it's a little on the dry side, so it's actually kind of like poking out a little bit in some of the braids. So I want to make sure that I moisturize it so I can kind of like tuck it. And then you just braid that all the way down. Now, if your hair isn't particularly long, you would just kind of like split the hair and make 3 pieces with your hair, the weave. But since, like I said, my hair was long in this front section, it actually is still going, or my hair's right here, so it's actually still going with the weave. And then I reached the end of this braid, and then I'm just going to show you a close-up of what it looks like. So just trying to hide that rubber band. So I went ahead and braided majority of my hair. Like I said, so when I started to actually braid, I was like, okay, this is going well. And then in my head, I'm like, okay, let me try the knotless braid. Let me see if I could do that. And it actually came out pretty well because I wanted the front of my hair to be flat, like, you know, how this is flat. And I didn't want like a giant lump here and then to braid down. So that's kind of the look I was going for. So I actually kind of in this crown area, that's what I did. I did like the knotless braids. And then in the back is where I have majority of the crochet type of braids. But now that I think about it, I'm just like, dang, I really wish I did all of them knotless, because it wasn't that bad. And I would have like one type of braid in my head, but I kind of have like 3 different types. The knotless one, and I tried the knotted to see what it would look like, and then also the crochet one that's not knotted. So I have like 3 different types of styles of braid in my hair, just because I wanted to see, you know, which one I would like better. And it actually turns out that I like the knotless one better. So the next time I do this hairstyle, I think I'll just do it all like that. Now, I probably still would first start out with rubber banding all my hair, just so I can have like the sections, because I'm not really good at like parting and then braiding. Or else I guess I could try it like that, but it was just easier because now I'm just taking the rubber band out and I have that section, but then it also kind of wastes a lot of rubber bands if you're thinking about it that way. But overall, it was easy to actually do the knotless braid. You're just kind of like feeding in the hair. Also, you can kind of manage, you know, the size a little bit better because it goes, you know, skinny and it goes into the braid, so it looks a lot, you know, natural because it's like smaller and then it goes into the braid. I am going to show you guys how I do the knotless braid, and then I just start by taking the rubber band out. And since I put the oil on it, so I have put avocado oil on all my rubber bands, so they kind of just slide out a little bit easier. I'm just gonna put some more jam on my section. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take little pieces of hair, and I only take 3 pieces. I've only been taking 3 pieces, and I just kind of put them to the side so that when I go to grab the hair, it's available. So now I have my 3 pieces, and I just put my jam on my hair. I'm gonna start to braid. So I'm gonna break the hair into 3 pieces, and then I'm just gonna start a braid. And like I said before, I usually either braid it 2 or 3 times around, and then once I get to this piece is where I add the additional hair. So I'm just gonna get up close. I hope you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna grab my hair. I'm putting it underneath this piece of hair. So here, so hair has, you know, this side and this side. So one of these sides is gonna go with, you know, the smaller piece of hair, and then the other side is gonna go with the middle piece of hair. That's like the best way that I can explain it, because like whenever you do it a lot, your hands just get used to it. And see, I'm gonna take this side and put it with my middle section, and then this is gonna be with this, and I'm just going to braid it in. And then I usually braid it till I get the section that has the other piece of small hair, which is right here. And it's a lot easy when you're doing the knotless braid, because you can kind of feel, you know, when a side is thin, and that's where you typically want to add the hair, or that's where I've typically been adding the hair, and then you just kind of like braid it in. And then I'm gonna add the last piece of hair. And then if your hair is a little dry, you want to put some jam on your hair, or your fingers, sorry, and then braid it down also. Alright, so I did just finish braiding my last braid, and I'm just going to show you guys what I have going on here. If you guys were interested in kind of seeing what I meant when I said I have different types of braid in my hair. I don't know if you guys can really see it that well, but some are knotted, some are knotless, and then some are just regular crochet, but I tried to twist it to hide the rubber band. And this hair is really long. It's like all the way, it's like goes all the way to like my butt, really. Yep. So like when I'm using the bathroom while I was doing my hair, I was like, oh no. But right now, what I actually did was I did heat up some hot water for like 5 minutes, so it's really hot. I don't know if you can see that. It's like steaming or whatever. So I'm going to be dipping my hair, dipping the ends in the water. Now, since my real hair is typically long, I don't want to dip my real hair really in the water. So I'm just going to be mostly dipping just the ends. Because if I dip my real hair, then it's going to start frizzing up and stuff like that. And since my real hair is basically kind of like to here on some of them, I'm just going to be doing just mostly the ends. Once I dip it, I am going to take my towel. And of course, you guys probably know, and you just kind of dry it off. To be honest, I feel like it gives it a more loose type of feeling. Not to say that it's like super stiff before, but whenever you do heat it up, it does make it more loose. Alright guys, well this is the finished look. I really love how they came out. I'm kind of mad that I haven't tried this like a lot sooner. I really hope this video was really helpful for you guys. It is 2020. So it's time to stop paying people to do your hair, and maybe let's see if we can do it ourselves. Maybe save some coins, learn some tricks, and save some time. So, okay, maybe not time, it just depends. If it's like, you know what I mean. Save some time, maybe schedule an appointment or whatever. It may take some time for you to learn, but it's really cool that you can actually do something, you know, for yourself, for your hair. That you would normally pay somebody maybe like 130 bucks, more than that probably, to do. So I think it's really cool, and I'm really happy that I can, you know, learn these things and share them with you guys, my experience and what helped me, because girl, I do not like paying people to do my hair, especially if I pay them and they do it wrong. All 2020 we are saving money, trust me honey, all of that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I know you want to, and follow me on social media. I'll be sure to put everything down in the description box below. But thank you guys, and I will see you guys at my next upload. Bye.